Sure.
All right, well, we've got 10:01. I'm gonna go ahead and call our meeting to order. Can I have a roll call, please, Michelle?
Clifton,
Here.
Stancil,
Here.
and Fitch.
All-
Here.
All present. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Motion by Heather, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Diane. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, take it away, Mitch.
Jeff's on vacation this week. Plantings are supposed to start tomorrow. Jeff had the wrong date. We thought they were supposed to start last week.
That's all right, so how has this been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a guy down here doing the waterings in the grass while he's gone. The coating, they're supposed to start on later, late this week, and then it'll be 2 or 3 days next week as well. They'll be doing it later in the day because it's on the south side, so they don't want any sun or heat to affect it. Should have the basement frame and door back this week.
Does he need to work on the cement in that door down there? Aren't they supposed to alter that cement a little bit?
Yeah, we will.
Should that be done before we put the frame in?
Yeah, but we're gonna wait till we get the frame on site. Make sure everything fits first. That's really all I have.
Mitch, I'm sorry, I missed this. The plantings, did you say it's this, it is tomorrow? Okay.
And is that for everything, for the
Yep.
ramp area as well as the,
Yep.
okay.
And we're going to, have Erin, if she wishes, are we gonna have her send that warranty on to somebody that does that all the time?
Yeah,
And then they can tweak that up?
We'll get to that, but yeah, if that's Aaron's recommendation, we probably will do that, but we'll need to do that by resolution next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think-
okay. Yeah, I think we should.
I'm in support of that.
Yeah. What about the air conditioner, that one that drips? That's driving them nuts. They say they tried, Jeff put a pail there, and they said that's even more annoying.
Yeah, I'm only partway through that, so.
Okay, oh, so you're still working on it, okay.
Yeah.
Boss said, we're gonna go to work, this afternoon, okay? Give me a chance, and I'm ready.
You're done, you don't have anything else.
What about the hardware? That's a couple weeks out for the south doors?
Yeah, at least.
So do we,
Once I have a date, I'll let everybody know.
okay,
Plan
the date of when they arrive?
when we're supposed to get the hardware.
Okay, and then we just need to add 4 weeks after that for install, probably, yeah, okay.
All right, what about the caulking? I think they were scheduled to do that like right a few days before the Bridge Festival, but Chip called me this morning, and I think that's concerning. We don't want them doing that during the festival or having that off. Couldn't that, I mean, how are we on doing that?
Are you talking about at the ramp? Or?
Yeah, you're talking around the,
I'm talking around the doors. You know, we wanted to take that, what we thought was
Oh,
maybe asbestos and get
asbestos.
that cleaned up. But, they were scheduled to come 2 days, you'll have to ask Chip, before the festival. What if they don't get it done? Or I don't want a mess right before the
as
festival.
long as they clean it up by Friday afternoon,
You think they'll be done that fast?
It'll take them half a day at max, don't you think?
Oh,
Or less.
okay,
It
good
won't take
then.
long.
We're good,
Yeah.
okay.
and if it's not, so they just have to clean it up Friday night and get back to it Monday morning. I
So
wouldn't,
Chip knows, yeah,
I
tell
wouldn't-
Chip,
I wouldn't impede progress.
Are
Yeah,
we-
Chip's not here this morning.
Are we
oh,
closing off the south doors for the Bridge Festival?
no, we're opening them up because they can walk on the, pavers now, and they could actually sit on those. So we're gonna open it and do the tours through the south rather than east, because if we keep them on the pavers and the cement, we thought maybe we could keep them off the grass.
Okay,
Don't
Okay.
know if it'll work. We'll put those little signs all over, but,
A little traffic won't hurt anything, it's just, and it's not
No.
comfortable to walk on anyway, so.
and we'll stick, I think we have 26 of those little worm signs.
Okay.
I don't know what, we can do what we can do, but we'll bring them in the south, and we thought that would encourage them to walk only on the cement.
Okay, that should help. All right, Rick,
Yeah.
Rick, where were you at?
Just a question on the doors. Is the abatement done, do we know, from Chip?
I think that was what was in question.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I still owe you some information on the cost for the hardware and refund. I'm having a real hard time getting a hold of Michelle. So I've tried her like 4 times, I've sent an email, and
I'll tell her
I'm
too.
about ready to walk over and knock on the door.
Yeah.
I've also contacted the Bronze Handrail Company, Livers Company. I've asked them to come and do a site visit on the things that I mentioned last week. I've not heard an ETA on that yet. I have taken a preliminary look at the windows, photographs. I will do a final on that and give you a report on those as well.
Rick, is it your thought that that oxidation is happening sooner than anticipated? I don't, personally, I don't mind that oxidized look.
Yeah, I just want to make
I
sure.
don't either, I think it's kind of pretty.
I would be
I like
fine
it
with
too.
it. I just want to make sure that we don't have something that hasn't been applied evenly, so it's going to patina unevenly.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to determine. That's one of the things I'm trying to
Yeah,
determine.
I don't mind the look either, but the fact that it's patining unevenly, that's a concern.
Yeah, so we'll sort that out, and there's a weld and the color issue that we've talked about as well in that.
Yeah, you sent that in your report and highlighted all those,
Yes.
yeah.
The report, I did neglect to put in, I know it was mentioned last week, that electrical box on the southeast needs to be raised. So please know that that's still out there. And I need to go further on this question of the auditor's AC, but that's the extent of what I.
With that electrical box for festival, we should probably, if it's not fixed by festival, we should probably mark that off, because that's,
Okay.
somebody walking along the sidewalk and steps off that thing.
Yeah,
the
Oh,
other-
that one, that real.
Yeah, on the
southeast side.
southeast side.
If we raise it
I
up,
think that is an issue, I think that's a bad.
Yeah, they're working on it, but if it's not done by festival, we should have it marked off before anytime before it's fixed.
Yeah, I agree with that, maybe you could put something over it even,
You can
if
stick
you
a
can't
couple,
mark it
you
off.
can just stick a couple cones on it or something.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
did that, how did that happen? Was it just not enough dirt was put there, or what?
I don't know.
Just,
Well, we raised the
That's right, the
sidewalk a
elevation
little
and
bit,
all that.
4 inches, I think, so that dropped that down. I think that's what I was told.
I mean,
It is too low. They should have just put a riser on it underneath, and they didn't, probably.
on the east side of the box, it's about
Yeah,
even
it's
with
too
the
low.
grass, so
It's dangerous. You'll fall off that.
when we raise it up, you know, it's gonna be above the grass on the east side, so, just so you know that,
Oh, because of the slope.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you, so if we put a riser on it, won't that make it a tripping hazard on the other side then?
No, I think they make it, put it
As long
right,
as it's
just
in
to
the
make
grass.
it equal to the ground.
Well, Diane, what he was saying is that the riser will make it equal to the ground on one side, but on the other side it'll be higher than the grass.
It'll be level, so you're kinda gonna have to hit a happy medium on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll have to go middle somewhere.
okay.
The other thing that I just realized I didn't get in that CA report, Mitch, is that the clean out access for that backflow valve is too high.
Yeah, Jeff is gonna work on that,
Okay.
see if he did that.
That is everything I've got today.
Any update regarding what I sent regarding the
No.
windows and the ventils?
I'm, apologize, Heather, I am in a really busy moment at this time, so I'm hopeful to have that to you here in a couple of weeks. I am not able to attend this meeting next week if you choose to have one as well. I can send one of my staff, but they're not gonna have any updates on that either.
Diane, are you okay with going back to every 2 weeks, because we're kinda,
Yeah,
not a
I
ton
know.
going on right now, so.
I was just gonna say, let's not have one, next week is our regular meeting, let's
Right.
bypass it, yeah, I think so too. And then things are gonna be, Bridge Festival starting to get ready, yeah, I think we should bypass it.
I mean, you guys
Now, I
can keep us
might
up to
not
speed
see
via
you
email.
at the,
Yes,
yeah, I don't know if I'll see you at the next regular meeting. I have surgery Tuesday, but if it's, I'll let you know.
Yeah, and on the 15th, I'll be up in, at Mayo. So
Oh.
I'll probably be calling in to that meeting.
Yeah. Oh, so you'll be gone next Tuesday too?
No, this coming Tuesday, a week from today, I'll be here. It's the 17th of May.
Oh, okay.
that Tuesday.
Of May,
17th of
You mean
October.
Sorry, 17th of October,
October?
sorry, 17th
Okay.
of October.
yeah,
Well, hopefully you'll have your crutches mastered by then.
Yeah.
yeah. I think I would, oh, I would, yeah, I'll be fine. You'd be surprised, people that can't walk on crutches. Okay, so we'll bypass this construction meeting and go to every 2 weeks now. Sound good?
That sounds
I
good
think
unless
so.
there's.
Unless needed.
Unless needed.
Yeah, unless needed, yep, sounds good.
Phil,
Yes, Brenda.
at some point, we need an official sign-off for the grant at one of these meetings. And I'm waiting to hear back from the state about what that looks like.
Okay, well, I think we're pretty close to that, provided the south doors can be accepted out.
Yes.
I had a citizen stop in yesterday and ask me about the status of things and said, what's the, and I said, we're essentially done. What's that mean? Well, there's this door and that door and one more window to trim out. When's that gonna be done? I was like, well, we're waiting on hardware on this one, so
Yeah,
that's
what
gonna
I
be
told her.
the biggest hang up. That will be the last piece, I'm sure, but.
I had somebody stop me and say, this is so beautiful, I think it's just gorgeous, and I said, thank you. He said, it took you too long, I said, shut up.
I would say I don't disagree, but it was neat to see the kids taking homecoming pictures at the courthouse again, so.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right.
So do we wanna, do we have consensus on the resolution for Aaron?
I think so. You and,
Yeah.
want to prepare that? Yeah, okay, so we'll do that next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
So you find out what constitutes completion?
And that's a question I'm waiting to have them answer. I thought maybe I'd have it by today, but I don't think she works on Tuesday, so.
well, really, the doors are completed, we're just waiting for hardware.
Yeah,
That's what we're
but
waiting for.
there might be a retainage issue here or there, which could drag out for a while, so I'm hoping it's not based on
Yeah,
on
I
that.
looked at the contract that you signed, and there's nothing in the contract that designates a particular form. So I think it's more just a matter of saying, we're signing off on this with this exception.
Okay.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I want to be sure.
Well, once the trees are planted,
Uh-huh.
we will do another punch of the entire building, and then we will do what's called a substantial completion.
Okay,
And it lists the things by exception that are not done. That would be an easy way to tie it up for you officially.
okay, I'll mention that.
What about the outstanding issues regarding that we talked about, the dentals and the windows?
Yeah, we can list those by an exception, and you can still, the substantial completion says everything is complete except these items,
Okay,
and that's the way you handle it.
okay.
well, and none of this is, from my experience of construction and grants, it's none of it structural, it's stuff that, little things that are, the building is absolute functioning. So I think it'll be okay. Doesn't Brenda think it'll be okay with the exception?
Yeah, she's waiting to hear back from somebody at the state, and that person doesn't work on Tuesdays, so.
Okay, I think we'll be okay.
Okay. Heather, you have anything else?
Nope.
I don't have anything else. It's nice to get positive comments on it, and I'm sure we're all in agreement on that, so that's good. Anybody else? All right, that was short and sweet.
Yeah.
If there's not, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn.
So
So moved. That's okay, whoever.
All right, I'll give it to Heather. Diane, you can have the second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, good luck. Take care of
Take
yourself.
care, Diane.
Oh, I will. Yeah, bye-bye.
And, Rick, that formal, that is a substantial completion statement. Is that what that is?
Statement, it'll be fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go for the minutes.
substantial completion is a term defined very specifically in construction contracts, okay?
Yep.
All right. Thank you all.
Yep, thank you.
Give me a few minutes of my day back, thanks much.
Yeah.